time for that drink.
Oh, just one more dance.
I'm knackered.
What, are you getting past it?
No way. Just thirsty, that's all. Come on, just a little sit down. What, don't you trust me?
Of course. I just don't want any champagne. The bubbles get right up my nose.
Whatever you like.
Where's the girl? I couldn't get to her. What's happened to Jimmi?
Right, Jimmy? Right, let's take this nice and easy. I want to catch this guy on the out. The trouble is, he's an ex-cop, so he'll know who we are.
Yeah, well, he won't know who I am, though.
Okay.
So this is just a drink, right?
Of course.
And if word got back to Rob, you know.
Well, there's nothing to tell. Not yet, anyway.
Excuse me?
I'm busy, mate.
Yeah, I can see that.
I said I'm busy.
It's just that someone said that you might be able to put a bit of business my way.
Just give us a sec. It's just not our night, this, is it? Look, don't go too far, I promise. I'll just be a couple of minutes.
I'll be right here.
How can I help you?
Apparently you have a girl working for you called Maria.
What about her?
I've heard she's young, very young.
Obviously, she'd have to be 18, otherwise I could be in a lot of trouble, couldn't I?
Yeah, only I was looking for something a bit.
Having said that, what I'm obliged to tell you and what might be the truth are not necessarily the same thing, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean.
It's 200, half up front.
It's exactly what I was looking for.
Me too. Hello, Joe. Long time.
Ian Kilburn. I have nightmares about you.
They've just come true. Judge said, Meredith, I'm arresting you on suspicion of offences contrary to the Sexual Offences Act 2003. You do not have to say anything, but it may harm your defence if you do not mention when questioned something you later rely on in court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence. Hang on, name.
What?
Name.
Yeah, Clay. Jimmy Clay.
Right, Mr. Clay. I'm arresting you on suspicion of paying for the sexual services of a child. In other words, you're nicked. Come on.
Jimmy!
He's okay.
What about Meredith?
We caught him. He's not going to get out of this.
There you are. Thought you lot had gone home.
We thought you might have gone home with Dave.
Yeah, well, I don't think his wife would have liked that very much. So what have you lot been up to? Anything exciting?
We can't hurt you now.
Will I go to prison?
No, we just need to take a few details and then you can go home.
To him?
No, to Romania. To your mum.
I will tell you everything you want to know. He is evil.
That's what we thought. In fact, we're taking bets about how long it'll be before you were this side of the counter. Take him away. And as for you...
Yeah, you can drop the act now, he's gone.
Yeah, well, it's bad enough when you catch one of your own, but I expected better of you, Doc. Get rid of him.
Hang on. All right, Ian?
Honestly, Robert, fine. Well, I'll see you on Friday and don't be late because I've got plans for you.
I can't believe I missed all this.
Well, now you know what it feels like when stuff goes on behind your back.
Leave it. Let's get our coats.
Oh, you know, I need to go home. Do you want to share a taxi?
What? Yeah, but I need to call the kids first, make sure they're okay.
That's a good idea.
Do you think Jimmy's going to be okay?
Oh, yes. He's with his friends. He's going to be fine.
Come on.
No, what's going on?
Will you tell me? A police surgeon paying for sex with a 14-year-old girl? I reckon your career's finished, don't you?
Ian.
I reckon you'll get 5 years minimum.
This is ridiculous.
What they think of nonsense like you inside, it's going to be a long 5 years.
Ian, please.
In fact, you might even get 10 years if we can show you a part of Meredith's organisation.
The whole thing was a setup. It was me who tipped you off.
Says who? You're going down, sunshine. If it's up to me, I'd throw away the key. Oh, no, Jimmy, don't go abusing a police officer. I don't want to put you on a charge.
Funny man. Right, I can go now.
Yeah. We've been after Meredith for a long time. Good to catch him at it, and the girl's given us a blinding statement. What, we're winding you up? I reckon it's been a good night all round. Don't you think?
Hello? Hello, Mama. Stay Maria.
I spoke to Jack, and not only did Emily get back early, but she's got her books out and she's actually doing some revision.
Oh, a bit late, isn't it?
Better late than never.
What's that with you, Grumpy Guts?
You know what?
You've been wandering around with a face like a wet weekend. Listen. Ruth is still one of us. You've got to remember that.
I never want to see her again.
Oops, that's going to be tricky.
I think I can cope not coming to your house.
Well, I'm sure that my house could cope without you coming to it. But you're still going to have to work with her, aren't you?
Work.
Yeah, well, I mean, when she's better, she's going to come back to work.
What?
Michelle, no. If you don't like that, you know what you can do.
I was scared of that Spidey.
I hate them. I had to get Julia to catch that for me.
You've been very vulnerable since Mum's death, Dad. Anyone could take advantage.
I really think that this is what Jimmy's looking for, and if you backed me up, he'd be more likely to listen.
Then, if you don't mind me asking, why were you in his house?
A dead ringer for love next on BBC One Scotland. Steve falls for a lookalike of his murdered ex-girlfriend in Diagnosis Murder.